Hello there, Faranine here, and what? I'm in survival, and I'm flying? Impossible. Still going. What just happened? Hello, I am bringing you a very, very awesome mod showcase known as the Simples Fly mod. And essentially what it adds is this bunch of very intriguing looking items, 10 in total, which allow you to fly, and yes, I really am in survival mode. The items added are the jetpack, leather glider, leather wings, I think? Yeah, leather wings, gold feather wings, or speed wings or something, gold leather, iron feather, iron leather, diamond feather, diamond leather. Anyway, each of these items allows you to fly a little bit differently. The crafting recipes are as follows, and they work off something called flaps. In other words, how long you can fly with them, or how many times you can flap your wings. So, for the jetpack, you have 4 iron ingots, 2 blaze powder, and an iron chest plate. For the leather, the jet glider is what it actually calls itself. You have 5 leather, the jetpack, 2 iron ingots. The sticks and leather, more sticks, more leather, and the leather tunic. And then the rest of them work off the same recipes. The feathered ones, the wings with feathers, have this like H of feathers with the chest plate underneath it. And the leather uses the standard shape of a armor crafting recipe as well, but you have the 3 ingots, the 2 pieces of leather, and the chest plate. So I'll just go ahead and real quick show you the other ones. Now, each of these items has a different number of what's called flaps on it, like I mentioned earlier. That's kind of interesting. For instance, the leather glider has max flaps of 0. So if I go ahead and take that over to our first testing area here, you equipped it by simply putting it in the chest plate area, and you glide. Whipping. And the reason it says no flaps is because if I try to double jump, it does nothing with this one. So if I go ahead and put that back in its chest, as soon as I find it there, you'll notice the leather wings has 5 flaps and something called glide enabled, which means when you have it equipped, you still glide. And if you'll notice, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now if I hammer the space key, it does nothing after I run out of flaps. Oh, almost made it to diamond there. Also, sprinting does make you go faster if you sprint when you take off. An important thing to note. If we go ahead and take the golden feathers, this one has 16 flaps, but glide is disabled. This is the one I was actually using at the opening of the video. So if you'll notice, I fall at normal speed, but I also have all these flippy flappies. Ouch. Oh, and yeah, you do take fall damage from whatever height you jumped to where you land. It doesn't matter if you like go up and try to land or anything. It's exceptionally dangerous, so try to avoid doing that too much. The gold with leather has 1 less flap and increases, but yeah, I'm going to skip over most of these up into the diamond ones here. Or actually, I'll cover the feathers first, and I'll get back to the other one. The feathered one has 48 flaps, so it's really, really good. Like, I can just hammer this thing, but I'm gonna die. Oh, no, I survived. Also, one thing to note is it regens how many flaps you have when you touch any form of ground. Ouch. That was uncomfortable. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to save this one for last because we're going to have a bit of fun with that one. So let's see. Next, we have our jetpack with a max flaps of 2,000 and glide disabled. And we're going to go ahead and take the jet glider as well. And for this, we've set up a spare tower over here. So if we just hold down the space button, you will notice we go really, really high. And oh, we're almost up at the top. This is actually built to max height, this tower. Granted, we didn't exactly start at level 0, so as you see, you go a bit higher, but you know, still pretty awesome. And if we go ahead and jump down with the other jetpack on, you notice you'll rise at the same speed, but you fall much slower. So, Jumpo! Whee! Let's just go ahead and put those back, and then we can have some real fun. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take our diamond glider now, and equip that, and it can easily make the end here. We're just gonna show you how far this thing is really capable of going by taking this little black path here. When I'm done, I'll go ahead and go through that little course next to me to just show some of the aerial movement. It's a little bit difficult, and I may not make the whole thing without stopping accidentally, but it's a good little test. Still going. Trees. More trees. You'll notice right about there I slowed down. That's because the sprint only works for so long. Oh, and I am out of flaps, so coming in for the landing. Oh wow, I actually had another block or two. And then the last one we have here, if you'll... Oh, this is a perfect way to do it with the dawn setting. So we just have this little obstacle course. It's very difficult to make. As you just saw, I already slowed myself down by running into stuff. But this is a little, I suppose, mini game you could do is have a race like this or something all the way to the end. But something even more fun to do is go to the obstacle course. Yep, this is what we got. We've set up a quick facility that the mountains here happen to nicely spawn in for us, and I just edited a little bit. So, let's go. And I'm just saying, this may look a little bit boring, just flapping around, but this is way too much fun, especially with like this obstacle course here. Let's see if I can keep my speed all the way through it. Oh yeah. So, yeah, this is the simple fly mod. Oh, and also, let me just touch down here. You do not take damage with the glider enabled. So, yeah, enjoy the mod, have great fun with it. This is Faraneen, and let's see if we can get this video, I don't know, 10 likes. Let's shoot for the stars here. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.